I don't know what got me thinking about it, but anti-gravity. Start thinking about anti-gravity. Maybe it was leaves blowing in the air or something like that in a small turbulence. And I got to thinking. I said, the closest we're going to get to anti-gravity machines, something that'll actually, not just a piece of electrical wire that has a charge that nobody can walk around, but something that's actually doesn't create wind, but wouldn't create wind actually in the to propel it, but one of those like a gyroscope or a gyroscopic, how those segway, that's what I was thinking about, the segways, and how segways they balance themselves, and there's some motorcycles, electric motorcycles, that balance themselves on two wheels from gyroscopic motors. And I was thinking, if that Bob Lazar, when he was out there at Area 51, he'd come up with the idea of gyroscopic, not power, but gyroscope, because you can float, you get magnets and you get them flipping fast enough, you can float for a bit. I don't know how long you could stay afloat. You'd have that, it'd be the first flight would be, I was thinking gyroscopic, and that's basically how you keep them afloat, is the gyroscopic of two motors spinning. And I was thinking, if you had gyroscopic, like that flying saucer they was having him work on, and if he had an outline, like rings or there's some pathway in there, or maybe it's an open pathway so you could guide a ball in there or whatever weights, and they was spinning as fast as a gyroscope, and it could lift the a real light, maybe a light thing. I guess you'd have to have the heavier ball. You'd have to have the structure. That'd be a lot of work. But plus, you'd have to have magnets, and it'd be heavy to get all the magnets. Because to fire a rail gun is like outrageous. Unless you could reuse the magnetic power and recapture, instead of having it just used and gone away. There was a way to recapture magnetic power, moving a gyroscopic ball around, like a structure, like there was like a railing secured to the inside that maybe it was like 3 foot high, or maybe there was a whole area, a pathway of that ship and that gyroscopic ball. That way you could tilt it and everything else. But I mean, that's the only way you're going to get anti-gravity without blowing, electrocuting people or having wind blow, using it, saying that a helicopter or hovercraft is the anti-gravity, which, I guess you could say planes and stuff are anti-gravity, but actually they're not anti-gravity, they're plane. So anyway, I was just thinking about a segway.